Hello, everyone. It's Jerry at the Fledge, and welcome to another episode of Every Damn Day. And today I'm broadcasting again from our sanctuary, which now you can see all of the plants are gone. So we've moved the operation out into the hoop house in the side yard. So starting to get ready. We're going to start having some events soon. So look forward to that. The other thing is I want to give a shout out to thisent.com. They're starting to summarize some of the shows and doing a weekly thing on their site. So check out thisent.com. And then today I released my first Every Damn Day TikTok. So follow me and the Fledge on TikTok if you want to see some of the things that we're learning from the entrepreneurs that we talk to. And speaking of an entrepreneur we're going to talk to today, we have our great friend, Melissa. How you doing, Melissa?
Hi, I'm well.
So you had a busy day today. I think you double booked a couple things.
A lot of Zoom meetings.
Yeah. Are you getting sick of Zoom, or do you like Zoom?
You know, I like Zoom because I can be in the comfort of my home and I don't have to travel or anything like that, and I can still handle business.
Yeah, I like it too, but I miss people. I miss the people. We used to have hundreds of people in the Fledge every day, and now it's we're getting back up there. We've had about 25 people here today.
Yeah.
So
I think some of us still need a little bit more time to ease back into the social world.
It's super weird. I'm sitting at a table with 8 people and nobody has a mask on, and I'm thinking, man, I want to go put my mask on.
Oh man.
So yeah, it is strange, but we'll get there.
Mm-hmm.
So let's start out with you. Why don't you tell us where you were born and raised, and maybe where you went to school?
So I'm a Lansing, Michigan native, born and raised here. I graduated from Sexton High School. So, from Lansing.
Yeah. Were you, did you tell me earlier that you were a Quaker?
Yeah, I did my freshman year at Eastern. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I did my sophomore year at Everett, but I graduated from Eastern.
Mm-hmm.
But my first wrestling club worked out of Sexton. So I know all 3 high schools pretty good.
Right.
Yeah. So you graduated from high school, and I think that you did some kind of pre-college stuff, or pre-certif, I guess.
Right. Yeah. I did pre-college at the Fashion Institute of Technology in New York, and it's a really great program. And it was just, an intro for the students who were just fresh out of high school to understand like how the college grounds work and things like that. When I came back from New York to Michigan, I actually started trade school to study how to become a cosmetologist and esthetician. And I did that at Paul Mitchell.
So I went like 45 years of my life without ever knowing that I heard the word esthetician.
Mm-hmm.
Am I even pronouncing it right?
You are. And it's actually oddly spelled 2 different ways. You could spell it with just an E, or you could put an A in front of it.
Oh, kind of like aesthetic?
Yeah.
So what's the word mean? Is it like skin beauty?
Cosmetology is more hair, and aesthetics is more skin, nails, more the body.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Taught me something. I like it.
Mm-hmm. I like the aesthetic side because it's more of like the spa side, more calming, relaxing type of thing. And then cosmetology is like salon, busy, loud music, gossiping, all that stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So let's tell everyone what the name of your business is real quick.
Yes, I'm the owner of Lotus Beauty Lounge. We're located in the Meridian Mall. We were established in 2018, so we've been here for a little over 3 years, and we offer hair services, permanent makeup services, regular makeup services, waxing services, and eyelash extensions.
So are you open every day?
Yeah, we are. Since we're in the Meridian Mall, our hours kind of coincide with their hours, so we are actually open every day out of the week.
Okay, because every other Tuesday I come out to High Caliber Karting for a couple of meetings I have with them.
Mm-hmm.
So if I finish there at noon, I could come and at least see your lounge.
Yes, definitely. And right now we're by appointment only. So we always, because of like the whole government and COVID thing, we have like a lot of new rules we have to go by.
Yeah.
So, yeah, definitely just call, make sure we're in there. We can only have a certain amount of people in the salon. So if we're in
I'll look in the windows and say, hey.
if you can't come in, I will come out.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
We're going to make that happen.
Yeah.
How is the Meridian Mall? Is it good for you? You like that?
So pre-COVID, super awesome. Being part of the Meridian Mall, you get to have that awesome foot traffic. And when you're a standalone location, you kind of have to wait for people to come to you. But being inside of there, if someone wasn't coming to the salon and maybe they were just going to get shoes or something, they would walk past our salon. And usually people come in, this place is so beautiful. What do you guys do here? It's a salon. Oh, well, I need a haircut. I would like a brow wax. So it's been a really awesome way for us to get clients and meet new people.
That's I also think that the Meridian Mall is very friendly to entrepreneurs right now.
Yeah.
You get along with their management really well?
Yeah, they honestly made it so easy for me that I could not be a part of, what they had going on. And I definitely think that they're always looking for local businesses to support.
Yeah. And so, this sounds like really fast. You graduated from high school. You did the New York Institute of Fashion.
Yeah, FIT. After receiving my cosmetology license, I found myself traveling to do weddings and stuff. But I was like, I'm tired of going to everybody, and I meet with enough people that I want people to come to me. So I thought in my mind that I would get a small little studio. But upon searching for a location to have my small studio, I found the vacant lot at the Meridian Mall, and I brung my idea to them, and they thought it was awesome. And I just ended up opening a salon in the Meridian Mall. So it kind of just happened, even though that wasn't my intention. I'm super, super grateful that it did happen that way.
And why did you kind of open? I mean, I think you kind of answered it there, but why did you open the salon? So what was your motivation to really get it going?
My motivation for the salon and my reasoning kind of started with me, myself, having natural hair and experiencing that awkward salon moment that some of us Black women or people with textured hair may have. We go into a salon and we tell them that we want a service, and they say, oh, yeah, great. We have somebody that can do that. Jen's great at natural hair. And then, Jen turns us around in the mirror and we don't look the way that we thought that we were going to look. So I wanted to have a place where someone felt confident to know that we are qualified to do your natural hair. So that was my main thing. And I wanted to, make it affordable. So our wash and thermal starts at $28. So I wanted to be able to make sure people had access to this service. And also I wanted to provide multiple different services so people didn't have to travel to different locations to handle their personal grooming.
Yeah. So we haven't talked about the vocational schools that you went to, and you can if you want, but we talked a little bit about a story. Would you share that story without, we don't have to mention any names?
My natural hair story?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, me transitioning to just only wearing my natural hair and learning how to treat it and have healthy hair. Growing up, we're like, oh, if you have natural hair, you have to have a perm and you have to chemically relax your hair to be straight because, why would you want it to be curly? And you have to put heat on it every day because, once again, you want it to look straight because that's appropriate. So during, getting my cosmetology license, I was giving a client a service and I was wearing my natural hair, which when my hair isn't down, it's a giant afro. And, one of the people that worked there, one of the staff members, they came up to me and they said, you're not going to be able to give anyone services if you're wearing your natural hair like that. It doesn't look professional. We would like you to go flat iron your hair and then return to the floor to give guest services. And Obviously, I was not happy about it. Obviously, it made me feel uncomfortable. But at the same time, I wanted to graduate and, do what I came here to do, which is give people haircuts. But, I didn't want anybody else to have to experience that. And I'm actually really happy that the world is changing the perspective of how people should look with their appearance in their natural state.
Yeah. And shout out to Sarah Anthony for the Crown Act that she got passed this year. I'm really, really happy about that because, I think for everybody else, it happened when the wrestler, had to cut his dreadlocks, and it was just, I wrestled my entire childhood and through college, and I've seen that happen before for, hair being too long, but I know these refs too, and that guy was just being an ass. I know it was,
And some people aren't aware because they haven't experienced it. But we, some of us are having people stop us from being great just from the texture or style of our hair, which is ridiculous.
Yeah. I think that, I've seen a lot of white people in my life use the terms professional or use the term, I don't know, appropriate or business wear or whatever,
right,
to make people either talk different or dress different or look different. And what they're really saying is, you don't look like us and I need you to look more like us. And I don't want you to look like you. And it disgusts me, actually.
I definitely
that happens.
Change the narrative of that, and let people be their self, be comfortable. We all have our own version of what we are professionally. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like the world tries to turn us into components so we're all the same, so they can sell us shoes that are, and we're missing out on such creativity and such. I don't know. If I could have a big afro, I would definitely have a big afro. I think that would be cool as shit.
Yeah.
So all I got is my long. I just let it grow long, then shave it.
Everybody wants what they don't have. So
yeah, that's true. That's true.
And when people tell me your hair is so long, it's so beautiful. If I had your hair, I would do this. I'm like, no, you would get tired of having to brush it and detangle it. You'd be over it in a day.
Yeah. So let's hear a little bit about your salon, your lounge. I like calling it a lounge because I think you're trying to get that vibe, right?
Yeah, I want to see, and that's one of my goals is to expand my business because in our name, there's so much in that foundation. There's so many pillars to it. So my goal is to expand my business to its own standalone brick and mortar and to have a lounge area, not just a waiting area, but to have an actual, its own space where you can just sit and be comfortable. If you're waiting for your appointment, that's great. But if you just need a quiet place that you want to relax, you can also do that here.
Yeah. And what type of services do you offer in case somebody's interested?
So we offer, your standard shampoo, condition, blow dry, haircut, color services. If you would like hair extensions, we do that. We can give you less hair. We can give you more hair, whatever you choose. We do makeup for, prom, weddings, or if you just want to feel glam, we can do that for you. Permanent makeup. So for, some people who have alopecia or, have cancer, some people or may naturally just not have any eyebrows. Permanent makeup microblading is super popular. So we offer that at our facility. We do eyelash extensions and body waxing, and we have hair care and self-care products in store for purchase, or you can purchase them online at our website.
It's funny that you said about, not funny, I'm sorry, but about no eyebrows. Because I was either listening to 97.5 or 92.1 this morning on the way to the Fledge, and they were talking to a young lady who was sweating, and a guy tried to be a gentleman and come and wipe the sweat off, but he wiped one of her eyebrows off. And I'd never thought of that.
I want to witness that happen or have it happen to me. So permanent makeup, microblading. It's tattooing, but it lasts up to 2 years, and you just come and get a touch up and get it redone. But it helps the confidence of people without eyebrows so much. When you have to wake up every day and see something that's just visibly there that you don't like and it bothers you, and you spend 30 minutes trying to do makeup to make it look like it's there, and then you're sweating and a guy accidentally wipes it off, like, that's horrific. But to know that you can get that service done and wake up and not have to worry about that issue anymore is a weight off of a lot of people's shoulders.
So is microblading like they take a string or something?
No,
or?
that's threading. That is threading.
Okay.
Hair removal, like body waxing and brow waxing. But microblading is a tattooing service where you use like a manual tattoo equipment to draw single hairs on someone's eyebrow area, which makes it look like they have a full brow. So if you were to touch it, it would probably just feel like skin, but visually looking at it, it looks like single hairs.
And you guys do that in your lounge?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, awesome.
And you have to get like a health department license and everything to be able to have a facility to do that, a body art license. So we are qualified and licensed to do that.
And so if I wanted to come in and get a haircut, you do people like me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Though I don't, now that you said the wash and the blow dry, and maybe I'll just get me a 1970s, disco look.
All that, you're gonna end up back with a ponytail.
I'm getting ready to shave my head. Is what I'm.
I shaved my head before in the process of going natural, and it was like, I remember I shaved my head, and then I walked out of the mall, and it was the wintertime, and I felt the coldest breeze on my bald head that I'd never felt in my life. So. Yeah. But it was nice to wake up and not have to worry about, like, what am I going to do with my hair today?
Yeah, that's what I like about it, too, is when I have a shaved head, I don't have to think it
save so
off.
much time with your morning routine.
You're convincing me. I was thinking about doing it on Father's Day because I'm going to be out of town doing my show up with my dad on Drummond Island.
Oh, cool.
And, it's symbolic, and it'll get sad if I go too far. So I'll just stop right there. But anyways, I'm going to do it like a ritual.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it is like that. It's like, I was at that point when I shaved my head. I had just started a business. I had just found out I was pregnant with my 4th child. And I was just like, I just need to shave my head. Like, this is what it came to. But it is like a turning point with shaving your head. It's like a rebirth almost.
Yeah, that's kind of how I'm trying to treat it, too.
Yeah.
So now I got a ton of questions for you.
Mm-hmm.
But let me start with a super simple one. If somebody does want to make an appointment, how do they do that? Like what?
So you can book our services on Google, type in Lotus Beauty Lounge. You can book right there. You can book on Facebook, our Facebook page, Lotus Beauty Lounge. We have a booking link. Instagram, you can book us, Lotus Beauty Lounge, on all those networks. Or you can call us, 517-643-9052. You can call us or text us to schedule your appointment. Like, we make it so easy and convenient for you to do so.
So do you mind if I put the number in the comments? Will you say it again?
517-643-9052. You can call or text. Let us know what service you're interested in, and we'll text you back with our availability and the price.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So definitely reach out to Lotus Beauty Lounge at the Meridian Mall. There's the phone number. There's what you would look up on Google or Facebook. Did you say Instagram too? Or?
Yep.
And Instagram?
Yep.
All right. And when we get this all up and published in, anyways, I spelled it right. Instagram, I think I spelled wrong or thought I did.
That's when you use IG.
What?
You just got to put IG, yeah.
See, now you're making me feel all old and everything.
You'll get there.
Yeah, I just started my TikTok channel last week, so I'm trying to figure that out.
Look like I just started one also. So my salon has one already, which is ran by our super awesome manager, Copper. So he will do the TikToks of like people's hair colors before and afters, which are cool. But I'm kind of like you. Like every other 6 months, there's a new app. Everybody's on it. You got to learn how to use it. You got to like promote and all this stuff. I'm like, this is a lot.
Yeah, but it's kind of fun. I'm having fun with the TikTok.
Mm-hmm. And I really like how they're doing TikTok because, like, with me starting mine and uploading my first video and having, so many people see it in a short amount of time, I think that's amazing.
Yeah, if I haven't followed you, I'm trying to even find, I don't even know how to find people right now on TikTok. So I'm still trying to figure that out too. So I'm definitely going to start following you after the show if I don't already. So the other question was, oh shoot, now I'm losing my train of thought. Let's go on. We'll move on, and then I know that the question is going to come back to me. How would you kind of summarize what your mission is? Because I think it started out natural hair and making sure that there were places that people who wanted that could get that service.
So the purpose of my business is obviously, to cater obviously to other people. I love making people feel good about themselves. It makes me feel great just seeing the confidence boost. And I also like the other aspect of it, of just being a business owner in general. I get to educate my children, how to be an entrepreneur, and anyone else who's seeking knowledge on becoming, an entrepreneur or opening their own business. So that's like, my mission for my business.
That last part I didn't expect you to say about promoting entrepreneurship, and it just gave me the chills. Like,
oh yeah, I have people come in all the time, like, especially I've had older people and younger people. They'll come in. How do you get into this field? And I'll tell them, oh, you can go to school here. It's X amount of time. You can get your license and you'll be able to do this. And then I'll have people that say, how did you, start your business? I want to start my business. And then if I have, I always try to make time to say, hey, I can give you the rundown, but here's my email address or my business card. If you have any more questions, just email me and I'll give you information.
Yeah. We should, I did remember what my question is, by the way. I'm actually going to go there first. Then I want to talk about One and All a little bit. Are you okay with that too? Yeah. So COVID hits, right? And when I was a kid, I used to get my hair cut by the same guy. He was him and his husband like ran the studio, so it was kind of that was maybe the first time as a kid being exposed to the LGBTQ community, and I loved the salon. I mean, I remember they'd give out glasses of wine to the adults.
Nice, fancy.
And it was fancy, and it was nice, and the hair. When he would wash my hair, I would just go to sleep. I mean, it was just so good. And I forgot about that experience for a long time, right? Not the LGBTQ part, but about how good that felt. And then COVID hits, right? And people are getting these relief grants and they're giving out money to salons. And I'm thinking, is that really that important? That's what's in the back of my mind. And then I started to talk to like Nikita Brunson with Undercover Beauty or Skin Studio 211 and, talking with you. Why was I wrong? And I think you have a great answer for this.
Well, I would like to kind of bring up the situation at our Capitol. Like, okay. People weren't going for the no salon thing. I mean, it did kind of go overboard, but, it is pretty serious because, yeah, we could find ways to do it ourselves, but it is always usually better when we have someone do it for us. And, I think self-care is important, and to be able to feel pampered and just feel luxurious and, have your needs taken care of, it's just a super awesome thing. And I think everybody should make time for themselves, men, women, kids, seniors, to, go in a salon, get a pedicure, get your hair washed. This is for you. You're important. Enjoy it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not trying to support those Trumpster fools that were in, the Capitol and all that.
A little overboard there, but hey, personal grooming services are important, and some people really aren't able to do certain things for themselves. Like somebody probably really, really needs a haircut, and they can't. I've had seniors that had came in, and their family brought them in because they weren't able to take care of themselves anymore. So that's another reason why it's like super important.
And by the end of the pandemic, that's everybody's realizing the importance of self-care. And what I didn't realize as much was you probably have customers that come in to see your, what did you call them? Because they're not just hairdressers or stylists. Is it stylists? Yeah, they come in to see your stylist. Mm-hmm. And that relationship is a touch point to them. They've become great friends.
We're cosmetologists, but we're borderline like therapists.
Well, that's what I was trying to get at.
People if they trust us to touch their hair and the way that they look, they trust us with other things, their lives, what they're going through. So we do a lot behind the scene,
Yeah, and I'll just put a comment up from Kat saying just self-care is important and by professional is important. And DIY stuff, I try to color my hair purple. It'll end up falling out probably or something.
Hey, I'm a cosmetologist and I own a salon, and I too have messed up my own personal hair, before going to school and learning how to do it appropriately, and found myself in a salon, like, just cut it off. So, yeah.
Yeah. So what's something you do every damn day to push your mission forward?
So my biggest thing is balance with everything. With my day-to-day scheduling, with meetings, like sleeping and balancing my family and my meals is just really important. Like eating healthy. I'm not saying like you have to be vegan or anything, but just being conscious about like what you put into your body, helps the way that you feel throughout the day. And I have a lot to do. I have to maintain a business. I have to take care of my children. So feeling groggy, it would be like a step back. So just eating healthy helps me have the energy that I need throughout the day. And another thing that I like to do is give myself, just like 5 minutes to myself, because I'm always working on something or working with someone. So just have that 5 minutes to just step back and reclaim my me time is important. And I don't think that anybody should be selfish to feel like they just need to step away for a moment to recollect.
Yeah, that sounds like great advice.
Mm-hmm.
And you're more busy now because of the One and All program?
Yes.
Do you want to talk about that at all or a little bit?
Yeah. So Wednesdays are for One and All. I don't care who you are, just know you can't talk to me or reach me on a Wednesday because I'm doing LEAP and it's all about LEAP. So I really enjoy it. I love being in a group of like-minded individuals. Like that part is just amazing to me. To have that connection with people who are interested in being business owners is awesome. I like that I get all this information that I wish I would have had when I first started. Because even though, I am a business owner, I didn't have a major in business. I didn't go to college for business. So I kind of just, went with the flow and learned as I went. But it's still nice to revisit these things because I can update my business and try things a new way that I haven't tried yet.
Yeah. I love our Wednesday night check-ins just because, I love you all. I love all you entrepreneurs. And I've been doing this for 30 some years and you guys still teach me stuff. I still learn from you. And I just love our check-in. I look forward to them every week.
Right.
So, would you recommend that program for people? And I don't work for LEAP, but I work with LEAP on this. And no is an okay answer. Yes is an okay answer.
No, I definitely think it's amazing. While I'm in the program, I'm trying to, utilize all the information and resources and connections that I can. Like, you guys give us so much with our business coach and our business mentors. Like, it's amazing. So
Dude,
I don't really care where someone is with their business, whether you're at the beginning or you've been doing it for 8 years. I think that these programs are awesome because they keep us on top of our game and our business.
do you want to give a shout out to your mentor?
Yes, my mentor Michelle Massey and my business coach Millie. They're both amazing. They've been motivating me and rooting for me, and I love it. And also, my group, my personal group of people who are in the LEAP program, they are so awesome. And like we message each other every day, like just how are you? How are you doing today? Are you okay out there? Where are you at with the program? Do you need help with anything? So it's just nice. It's a wonderful program, and I think it's amazing. I'm happy that we have it for the community.
Yeah, and I'm happy that I got to meet you through it.
Yeah.
We daisy chain the shows together, and yesterday on the show I had a gentleman who runs an esports program for Perry High School, but he also has started a league within Michigan.
Oh, nice.
And him and I were talking about the importance of esports and the inequities in esports. It's in the white suburban schools and the rich schools, but it's not in the Lansing school district, the poor Black, brown, and poor people schools, I guess. And there's scholarships up for grab. There's sponsorships. There's money on the table, and we're letting it sit there because getting good at a game, that's across the board. That's Black, brown, poor, whatever. And but getting those scholarships is where there's the teams. So I'm really, proven. Esports is a Lansing-based company that promotes esports and getting Black and brown people into it more. So I really want to get esports going. I don't know. I'm on a huge tangent.
I think that that's amazing because, he's trying to find a way to give access to these children for these scholarships. So there's no reason for them not to be included or not to have the knowledge or access that they can, attempt to go for.
Yeah. So his question to you is, how do you keep yourself grounded?
Right. So we kind of went over it a little bit, but I think what's important for me is that I have to do the hard stuff, which is remind myself to keep going on my hard days. Sometimes we're like tired, or we've just been working a lot in general, or maybe we just don't feel like it. But I think writing a list of your goals and just making it a point to, even if you're not feeling the most energetic, I'm going to take baby steps today towards this goal. Just, working on your hard days and the days you don't feel good, still grinding, I think is important. So that's something that I try to work on and something that's helped me stay afloat, because if I wasn't going hard and pushing to further myself, I wouldn't be half to where I am now.
I love both of the two things that I pulled out of that is do the hard stuff and the list of goals. I love the list of goals. You're actually the second person that's talked about it with me today. So I think that might be the subject of my TikTok tomorrow. But it also might be the do the hard stuff. Is being a business owner, being your own boss?
It's never ending. People are like, oh, business owners, they have flexible hours and they can work when they want. No, you never stop working. It's always going on. And if I'm not present within my business, I'm always answering calls. I'm always handling emails. It's very important for me to make sure that my clients have easy access to me, and even my future clients. So I'm always communicating with them, whether they message me on Facebook or wherever, I'm always present within my business.
Yeah. So I think a lot of people think, oh, I'm going to be my own boss and I get a boat as soon as I register my business and I'm going to have a big fancy house.
I have to work hard. Like when I first opened my business, my first month, I was my only, employee. And because I am a licensed cosmetologist, so I can work in my establishment, and I did. But I mean, I was there from open to close every day, and I was sleepy. I was tired, but I knew, if you can work hard for anybody else, and, you should be able to do the same for yourself. So that's what kept me, going.
That's awesome. So I don't have a guest yet tomorrow. So if anybody's out there listening, you haven't been on the show yet, your story's important, you're an expert at something, come talk to me. But we will fill that slot. What random question would you like me to ask tomorrow's guest?
I would like to know what techniques or programs that other entrepreneurs are using to gain more clientele within their business.
And I'm sure whoever that's going to be is going to love that question, but we'll see. But what about you? What are you doing for that?
So I utilize my social networks, my platforms for my business, and even my website. If you go on, you can subscribe to my website, and we're always emailing coupons and discounts and stuff. But just reaching out to my personal community and asking them to like and share my business has always helped me. And, giving good services within my salon has definitely helped, because word of mouth is very important. And just giving good customer service to my clients so they want to come back and they want to refer a friend.
So let's get the website right. LotusBeautyLounge.com is my guess.
Yep. www.lotusbeautylounge.com. The Lotus Beauty Lounge. The Lotus Beauty Lounge.
I got to fix that. It's wrong. I'll delete those later. Lotus.
My Instagram and Facebook are Lotus Beauty Lounge, but my website is the Lotus Beauty Lounge.
All right, I got it.
Awesome.
They tried to get me to drop the Fledge and just be Fledge, and I said they watched that Facebook movie too much.
Right. Yeah.
So happiness, sadness, joy, or hope. Which one you want to talk about?
Let's do hope.
What gives you hope?
Well, my personal motivators, not to sound like cliche or anything, but are my kids. My kids are so proud of me. They are so proud of my salon. They have already made up their minds as young children to be business owners. And they're always throwing out ideas for me, for my business, and what they want to do in the future. And I think that's amazing that I'm able to give them that experience and they can see that it's possible.
I don't think that's cliche at all. I actually love it when people say that answer, because if they don't say that answer, I'm thinking, what the heck is wrong with this person? Yeah. You're a sociopath.
And, I think hope is important also because as a business owner, it can be discouraging sometimes. It's not like you open, grand opening sign and people are just flooding in. That's not the case usually. And sometimes we find ourselves not having support from family, friends, or the local community. So you're going to have to rely on yourself a lot and just first have hope, and then just know that things are going to work out for the best.
Yeah, I think there's an old Russian phrase I like that says hope is the last to die. As long as you have hope, you've got something.
Yeah, definitely.
So, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Mm-hmm.
You were nervous before.
I was so nervous. Yeah.
I don't think you were nervous at all during the show. You did. I mean, you're great.
I think it's you. I think you're just a comfortable person to speak to, so everybody should feel comfortable and natural holding conversation.
Well, thank you for that. I hope that it's part me, but I think it's us. I think it's us. I think we're vibing right now. So tomorrow, every damn day at 2 p.m., I will have a guest. By the way, you're episode 271. So we've done this for 271 days in a row. So
that's amazing.
Got 94 more to go. And then I would have done a complete year, and then we're going to do something else. So thank you again for being on the show.
And also, I want to thank you for having me to be a guest, and I respect everything that you do at the Pledge. And I also wanted to just throw out there, and since I have the space and time, that I did start my second business venture. It's called Playful Picnics, and we started May of this year. And we set up picnic dates for people. So whether you're, with your friends, your family, or your spouse, you could have a picnic date at a park, a beach, or your backyard. And, if you're having a baby shower or a proposal, or, you just want to get the friends together for a brunch, like we will come to any location of your choice and set up an amazing, luxurious, comfortable picnic for you.
I didn't know if you wanted to talk about that yet or not. So
I'm so excited about it.
I'm very excited about it too. And frankly, I'm trying to whisper because my wife's back there, but I've got an idea and I want to connect with you about it. So yeah.
So sweet. It's like the most amazing thing. And I'm actually really lucky because one of someone I met in the LEAP program, who's part of the program, she volunteered to be a model for my website photos. And the energy was just everything, and it just sparked the reason why I wanted to do it. Bonding with people that are important to you and making that time to show someone like you're special, you're important, this is dedicated to you is just such a great gesture. And I really love that, you can do it indoors, but I really love the outdoor aspect of it because I think we all should take time to reconnect with nature and just be outdoors, get some sunlight and some good oxygen.
100% true. What would you like to? Wait, is that what you're taking us out with? Is your new business?
Yes.
Or you want to take us out with something else?
I was taking you out with my new business because I think it's a great thing to end on. It's very interesting. It's new. Right now, currently, we are the only one in the area offering this service. Our competitors are an hour away at this time. It probably will catch on to other people and they will want to do it. And I think it's an amazing idea because I love to see it anyways. So Playful Picnics. We have Instagram, Facebook. You can book your service on Google, Facebook, Instagram, whichever way you want to. And our website, playfulpicnics.com, has all the information that you'll need. And it lets you know what add-ons we have. So food, games, music, you want to bring your pets, like we accommodate everything.
It's not theplayfulpicnics.com.
Yes, and it's playful with 2 L's. I had to make it a little different. Switch it up.
Playfulpicnics.com. Right?
Yes.
Got it. All right. So now there's that out there. And I think that's a great thing to take us out with. So serial entrepreneur right here, starting another business while she's working on her other business. I love it.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love being an entrepreneur, and that was always something I had explained to people. Like, I'm not just a salon owner, I'm a business owner. I'm going to have multiple businesses because I love it. I love the startup. I love the process, and it's just amazing.
Well, thank you again for being on the show. That's a wrap, everyone. We will see you tomorrow. Thank you, Melissa.
Thank you.